We are back on the streets. Back on the streets of Hullux Span. So we left off, I was cutting out these silhouettes here, so I think we'll pick up there. Oops. Okay, and let's just group these together. These are all the silhouettes, and okay. Cool. So let's keep at this here. Oh, did I miss this person in the silhouettes? I guess so. Let's do that one. I'll copy this layer with the outer glow on it. Grab some white. I ended up making some brushes today. Made a bunch of brushes just to make some brushes. Whoops. I always do that. Painting on the wrong layers. Don't do that. I always do that. Okay, so we got our people. Definitely can see some room to put some people in this area traveling in this direction. People are trying to get up in here. Keep the movement, the rhythm of this sort of going this way. We've got geometric shapes. Whoops. Geometric shapes. Lots of organic shapes. I think it's gonna look appealing. When you talk about art fundamentals, composition is number one. Composition, contrast. We need to make sure that we're having good rhythm and motion. And I got this flow of people kind of arcing up like this, arcing out like this, and I just for the scene, filling out the background, I need some more people out in here. It looks like I missed this person too in the silhouettes. So let me do that. Okay. Great. That looks like all of them. Alright, so I'm still trying to mess around with the people. Not people. I'm trying to mess around with the colors. So let's look at... Got this gradient fill. I think I want to add a gradient map. I'm playing around more with gradient maps. And it is just fun to do. Mess around with some lighting. I'll go with a deeper blue down here. Maybe like that. Let's see what happens with some of this blue that yeah. I like that. But let's do a different one. Simplify it into something like this. Dip this one into the purple a little bit. Okay. That looks good. And then I'll add a second one on top of that. This is my main one. This one is going to be that peachy color. Yeah. Brighten up the very top of this map. Great. Okay. Maybe I can do one more gradient map. We'll see. I'm going to paint on the mask of this gradient map now and pull through the one underneath. Yes, like it. And what I like about the gradient maps, you can go back in and tweak the colors as you're doing it, as you're painting through, and you can paint into the mask to tweak the colors back and forth. Because this one, like I've mentioned probably too many times in this project already, I don't ever have a plan, especially just trying to visualize stuff from my novel. All of this coming through so haphazardly in my mind of what I really want, going back and forth between ideas, trying to find something to settle on is probably my curse. It's too much. We're getting there with this. I want some blue light coming through, but we can frame her. We can frame her in the orange light. We'll probably grab my mask here. And it looks like I tweaked. Looks like I tweaked the. Let's see if I have that layer. Yeah, this one. Okay. So I'll just delete this and make a new mask out of this one up in here. And let's put her up here. And just do this quickly. I'll do something like that. Just see if I can make a new one then. No? Or maybe just do that for now. Okay, and with this, I'm going to come into the mask here and just cut her out. If I paint back in with some white, bring back her color, maybe something like that. Getting closer on the color decisions here. Closer on the color decisions. We need some blue. I've got this dull color in this corner. Man, I don't know what to do. Don't know how I want to play it. If I get too many colors in here, I might not go for it. So what I will do now is grab these masks. I think I'll pull it up here, select this, paint these guys in here now. So I'm just painting into the mask. So we're getting those gradient map colors back, that's all. Okay. Maybe I can add these guys in here now. So I'm going to flip this. Can't really move it up or down because of the perspective. Is something like that. I'll erase some of these duplicates. Just want to get some indication of some more people here. Only end up being this guy. Not worth it to do that. Come down here, duplicate this layer, so I'll make another mask layer yet again. Grab a hard brush and paint. Maybe I'll just, no, that's good. Probably just that. Probably just that. I can add it to this mask here. Paint with black. I should paint. Let's go all the way back down. Yeah. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting accidents. So I'll paint with gray down in here for this guy. Just get him in there. Okay. Don't know what's going on with this, but I like it. Okay, I think I am finally ready to start painting. Finally ready to start this painting. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna throw this original sketch over everything as an overlay so I can get some detail from the sketch just to mess around, but yeah, maybe something like that. Definitely not done with colors, but I can start actually painting this thing. I wasn't sure on a style. At this stage, I usually decide on a style I want to go for, and I've been playing around with new styles that I want to work with. And so I think I'll start and see what happens with that. So obviously she needs hands, she needs clothes, she still needs a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to start this. Now, firstly, let's take a look at some line work first. So I made this brush today and I still don't know how to use it properly. I'm just playing with it, probably not intending to use it right now. So this character has a long torso. I wanted her to be this rough and tumble kind of character. So let's decide. Let's make some decisions. I'm still floundering on what I want to do. Maybe I'll add her details before I start. Stalling. Stalling. So what does she want? What does she got? Is she holding something? Is she draping something? She needs some clothes. She needs some... I think she needs this posture where it's like... shock. She's holding this thing. It's more of like shock and triumph. Oh my gosh, I'm here. I'm looking over my little kingdom. So I want her... She's got this braid. Okay. Still sketching on the sketch. She needs some kind of jacket. She needs a jacket because... So the clothing in this world is a mix of workers' hoods. It's a multi-tiered society, multi-caste, multi-leveled, literally people live on different levels of this city. And there's also a sort of aquatic theme. No idea. I think she needs some baggy pants. Zoning out on these pants. I'm not sure. Really don't know. Let's try something new. Something like that. Perhaps. I think I like this. I'm going to grab this silhouette again. I think I have it somewhere elsewhere. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so this... I'm just gonna tune up this layer to this one here for the pants. Maybe just here to get your legs tight, pants tight. But alright, so now I can just fine tune this silhouette, hide this one. I want to carve out this silhouette pretty sharply and spend some time on this silhouette. I'm gonna grab a hard eraser and bring back in her muscular legs. I'm gonna grab this little bit right here and bring it in a bit so we can tweak the position of this leg. I think it's gonna look better once I flip the screen. All right, let's do a little flippy flip here and see how this color and silhouette looks. Ooh, hold on. All right. Flip the canvas. You always gotta flip the canvas. Every digital artist should know that by now. And silhouette looks pretty good. I think I need to thicken up her leg down here. Get some little detail in this silhouette now. Some little buckles or something. That looks okay. Probably take a little liquefaction. I like that. Pretty good. All right, I like that. Maybe bring that foot out a little bit more, but we got the nice silhouette. This is gonna be I want to always keep things now inside of this boundary. Okay, so this is gonna be an important layer here. Okay, honestly, I can delete everything else because this is it. I'm done. We got it. No, just kidding. Let's do this a few more times. Ah, that foot though, that foot. Let's flip it back. Look at that foot. Yeah, that foot. Maybe I'll pump it up a little. Pump it up a little bit more. Okay, so this is an important layer. I can delete some of this stuff here. I'll delete some of these layers, clean up some space. Great. Oh, that foot. That foot. Gotta get it. One of those things. I gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know what I'm talking about when you just... Still not right? That's alright. Okay. So we need... I need to add this guy to this. Okay, I think... Cool. I'm going to create this mask for now. Unfinished. But I'll keep this one aside. Start organizing. Put this one up here. And let's... I always preach, name your layers, stay organized. It's really hard when you're in the zone and working on a project that you have 100 layers and you can find everything, but you'd be surprised. Long time doing this stuff and you come back to projects, you might find layers in your projects that you want to reuse in different ways. It's name your layers, stay organized. I'm scrolling through this whole list, looking at all my layers. Just that alone, if you have to spend more than half a second trying to find a layer, you have too many layers. It's not worth it. What I'm doing right now is I'm saving the layers that I want to save. It's the OG sketch. I've got my masks, I've got the gradient maps, but all of this stuff, the gradient maps on down, I am done with. I want to move on from here. And so I will, at this point, flatten everything here. Oops. This is color map. And I do this color map. I'll tweak it a little bit, but I do like this color map. So I've got my base layer now, lock that one, got my masks. I've got all the people put together, my main character, and the separate people, if I need to find them separately. Okay, I love that silhouette. We'll start on that. Got my colors, got my OG sketch for reference on top. I can turn this on and off to see some details. You know, I just throwing in stuff. I can use these textures to come up with what these objects are, beams of light, all this stuff. I am ready to go. This is very slow, my process, trying to get through these things, not knowing what I'm doing. Obviously, there are projects where I know how to approach it, bam, get it done. But these exploratory sessions, they just take so long because I don't know what I'm going for. And I enjoy that because through the process, I can come up with new stuff for my writing, for the imagery, for my imagination as I'm doing it. Running into certain problems in your storytelling process, whether it's the writing, whether it's the artwork, just the imagination, brainstorming, outlining, you have to solve problems. And every time you solve a problem, you are coming up with a solution. And sometimes those solutions can overlap into other areas. So coming up with some solutions for creating this scene visually, mentally, may help me write this scene better. the struggle I had to come up with it. How do I place these people? What are they doing? What are they wearing? Let me think about that so I can see it. Will let me write that creatively when I'm actually writing this part in my book. That's why I enjoy these exploratory sessions, even though they take a long time. Anyway, that is it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll keep at this one and more in the next one.